Continue with exercise 5C, question number 20. We have 21. Pth term we have as C, Qth term as D. Then we have to find the Rth term. The first term we don't know. We consider it as A. Common difference, let's consider it as capital D because we have this one as small d. Then let us see from the question we have AP equals C. We can apply general term AL in place of N. We can put with P. So it will become A plus P minus 1 whole capital D equal C. Then D into P, PD minus 1 into D minus D. We cannot do anything. Name equation 1. Then again from the question we have AQ equals small d. Here also we apply the general formula. In place of N we put Q. So A plus Q minus 1 whole capital D stand for common difference equal D from the question. Then here again D into Q, D into 1. Okay, then first we need to solve about A and capital D. So we have two equations. Then here is plus A, here is plus. We can subtract these two. Okay, so we can do left hand side minus left hand side, right hand side minus right hand side. Then this minus we can into inside, minus into plus, minus to plus, minus to minus, plus. Capital D and small d we can cancel. Capital A and small a. So capital D we can take common. P minus Q. Then this side we have C minus D. Then capital D we can get C minus D by P minus Q. So next we will replace in equation 1 to get A. So in place of A plus P, in place of D we put with this one C minus D by P minus Q. Okay, here also we have D, here also we have D. So now we want to find A. So this plus, we take that side, become minus. This is minus, we take that side, become plus. So we have fraction. So let's take LCM. Here, P minus Q, P minus Q. They are same and 1. So we can take P minus Q as LCM. Then here, because only 1 in the denominator, so P minus Q, we have to multiply it here. So that is, we will get C, P minus Q, okay, minus P, C minus D, then. So now we have to find the value of AR. Because the question wants us find AR. So we use the general formula, but in place of N, we put R. Then capital A, we already have from here. We will replace it. R minus 1 remain. D we already have from there, so we can replace. Again here we have fraction. P minus Q, P minus Q, we can take LCM. Both are same, we can take 1 as LCM. So numerator remains same because denominator are same. So let's multiply them. Then after that we can see what we can combine. C into P, CP, C into Q, CQ, minus PC, minus to minus, plus P into D. Then we have plus C, then minus D. Okay, then here we can do multiply. R multiply CD. So R into C, R into D, then minus 1 into C, minus to minus, plus D. So let us see if we can think. Here you see CP minus CP plus, that we can cancel. Then the rest we leave first. Then here again we have plus C minus C, we can cancel. Then plus D minus D, we can cancel. We write the remaining. Then here we can see QR. Here we have PR. So if take common C, we are left with R, which is plus minus Q. Then if take common D, then P minus R. Down it remain P minus Q. We cannot do anything. So this is the value for AR. We will move on to the next question, number 22. 22, we have to show that when we plus m plus n term and m minus n term, then it will be equal to twice of mth term. So first we have to find this one, and this one. Then after that we will see. Okay. First term we don't know, common difference we don't know. So we can write first term as a, common difference as d. Then they want us the sum of a m plus n and the sum of a m minus n. So we can use formula an, but in place of n we have to write m plus n. So it comes a plus, in place of n we write m plus n, because we have here minus 1 remain from formula. D we don't know, we write it there. Then again this side we have a m minus n. So it will be plus a, the first term. In place of n we write m minus 1. Okay, m minus n, because here we have minus 1 whole d. Then a and a we can plus. Then d and d we can take common. So from this side are left with m plus n minus 1, m minus n minus 1. Minus n plus n we can cancel. Then m plus m we have 2m. Then minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 whole d. Okay. Then what we want to prove, we have to see that they are twice of the mth term. So here everywhere we have 2, 2, 2. We can take common. So in inside bracket we are left with a plus m. Then here 2 already take common. 1 minus d. So now let us find the mth term to see whether it is equal or not. Okay. Then if take common we see a plus m minus n whole d. So if we compare, okay, we find am. We use general term, in place of n we have to put m. So if we compare these two, they are same. So it is proof that the sum of those two given equal to twice of am. Then continue with number 23. They give us the AP. Then a4 divided by a7 equal to by 3. We have to find a6 by a8. Common difference we don't know. We can write as first term as a, already given here. Then second term a2. So common difference we can write as a2 minus a1. There is no value to replace. Let it be there. Then we start from what is given. a4 by a7. a4 we can use general term, but in place of n we can put 4. a7 also we can use general term, but in place of n we can put 7. Then those, okay, 4 minus 1 3, 7 minus 1 will be 6. Now we have equal, so let's cross multiply. So 3 into a, 3a, 3 into 3 9, 2 into a, 2 into 6 12. So a and a bring this side, d and d this side. So as a result we get a equal 3d. Now we have to find a6 by a8. Let's apply formula, but we use the general term. In place of n we put 6, in place of n we put 8. Okay, so a plus 6 minus 1, a plus 8 minus 1, so we get 5d 7d. But a we already have here 3d. Okay, so replace both are d with plus sign. So we can do 5 plus 3 8, 7 plus 3 10. Okay, so 8 and 10 we can divide by 2. d get cancelled. So 2 into 4, 2 into 5. So that means the value for a6 and a8 will be 4 by 5.